Hey, Leonardo here, or LeoSyron if you'd prefer. I'm making this video to talk about my abandoning the gaming generation. Yeah, it sounded harsh, but actually it was kind of the other way around, in the way that the numbers I was getting from the gaming generation were decreasing instead of increasing. I'm sorry, I like making videos for the page, but it's not working for me anymore. Instead, I will start posting more on a blog, links in the description, and the posts on that blog will regard my illustration making, my storytelling, and my video game making. Because that's my main focus, you know. Even though I love making video game videos, and I love making other kinds of videos as well, that was not really my starting drive. Let me explain. There's a little story that illustrates this. I graduated on game design college here in Brazil, in the best college we had. Now the course has been downgraded, but I was lucky enough to complete it when it was still good. And I remember that just after we made our group presentation of the game we presented in the last term, one of my most hard-working colleagues told me that he wanted to start a YouTube gaming channel. That was his plans for the next year. I didn't tell him with all the words, but I felt like that was betraying our true purpose. We studied making games, not talking about them. Nothing wrong with talking about them. I know many amazing channels that deliver incredible content regarding video games, and some of them are from people who study or studied game design, and they make great in-depth analysis of video games. That's amazing. That is their thing. That is not my thing, actually. I could make in-depth analysis of game design, but that's not my drive. My drive is to create the games. And to be honest, I first started LeoSyron Games, my personal gaming channel, as a way to build up an audience to eventually promote the game I was making by myself. That was that wolf platforming game. You can see it on LeoSyron's game channel, LeoSyron Games channel. I was having fun making that game too, but programming is not my thing. You see, in making a game, there are several disciplines. There is the 2D art, which I can do. There's the game design itself, which I can do. The sound, which I sort of break a leg at it, and the programming, which I'm not good at it, okay? And there are other disciplines that aren't my focus. My main focus is on art, 2D art, and the game design itself, and level design too. I can do quite a few things in game design, but programming ain't one of them. So making that game was really a toll when it came to implementing the ideas. I never have a problem with coming up with ideas. I'm a creative person. Implementing them all the way through the problems and the bugs is the issue. Thus, I started making a new game with a friend of mine, and he is a programmer and a game designer. So we both keep on pitching ideas to each other, and we're on the planning stage of the game. And further on, he will be programming it, and I will be doing the animations and the visuals and everything. Thus, I am shifting projects right now. My main goal, my main professional goal, is to be able to work from home and make a steady, is that the word? To make an income I can count on and that I can live off. So here in Brazil, we're facing off an economical crisis. In my generation of friends, and even in my parents' generations, I know very few people who are thriving economically, even in this crisis. This is just one of the reasons I won't go after an office job, because I would like stay 8 to 10 hours a day there to make pennies. That's how that's what I expect from doing that. Thus, I want to further explore the possibilities of making a living from the internet, you know, as many others are. Many others are. We're as a global community, we're walking towards an era where working from distance may become the norm for creative work or for many areas of knowledge. Of course, you cannot work from distance if you are someone who builds houses, right? There are some jobs that will always be presential. But as someone who wants to create things, I do believe that the internet can be my home, my office. My room is my office. Sometimes it feels bad to work in the same place to relax. Then I never feel I'm actually relaxing, because when I'm on my room I look at my computer and I think all the things I should be doing. Oh, but it's okay. So from now on, you can stay tuned to my blog, where there I will post everything I do, like my art sketches, my illustrations. I might start writing writing a story, and I will put short excerpts there. That's my plan for now, to put excerpts of the story which people can read quickly in a day, but there will be several updates frequently that you can read small chunks every day. And I will talk of my future projects now. For now, I will focus on looking for freelances as a video editor, artist, game designer. I do a lot of things, but I need freelances that I can rely on. And I will look at making that game I'm making. I will focus more energy on that, since I am leaving the game generation now, and LeoSyron Games too. I'm leaving LeoSyron Games as well. And storytelling, game making, freelances, art practice. That's a lot by itself. But you know, I'm not saying that I will never make a gaming video anymore. I might do it sporadically, with uncertain frequency, only when I'm in the mood, because I like making the videos, as I said. I enjoy that. I have fun making video game videos and fun dubs of anime and a lot. I have my other YouTube channel where I do those stuff, that kind of thing. Sometimes in Portuguese, sometimes in English. And I will only do this as a hobby, because the gaming generation was taking a lot of time from me. Last week, I remember that I looked back in the last 8 days, at a point on last week. In the last 8 days, I had made 5 videos. Okay, those were not super complex videos, but those were videos that took time. I could have spent practicing art or doing all that other stuff I just mentioned. So, I don't know. Being in the gaming generation was fun. I met a lot of cool guys and girls in the team of the gaming generation. Nice people. I hope I keep in touch with them. But for now, I'm really sorry to say that I'm bailing. So I made my point here. I will post the links for everything that I mentioned in this video in the descriptions, and I'll probably upload it in the Gaming Generations YouTube, Facebook, on LeoSyron Games, and maybe on my other YouTube channel that I just mentioned. So expect other kinds of content from me, and if you're interested, follow me on those links. This is LeoSyron, not anymore from the Gaming Generation, signing out.